Hello, everyone. Welcome to Midday Yoga. A little different setup today. I'm in studio, but we'll use the same format that we usually do. We'll do some half salutations, some lunge backs, some regular salutations, get into our step backs, and then we'll do belly back bends and some stretching at the end. So come to the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart, palm spinning forward, ground out through your feet, grow nice and tall, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Bring your hands to heart center. Set an intention, purpose, or dedication for today's practice. Inhale. Exhale, seal your intention on your heart. Welcome to your practice, everyone. Stand nice and tall, ground down through your feet, full breath in, full breath out. Half salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, shoulders lift, hip height, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Ground down through your feet, reach out, reach up, grow tall. Bring hands to heart center and arms by your sides. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, nice and slow, fold forward. Take your time. Shoulders lift to hip height, tap your shins. Fold forward. Gentle bend as you ground down through feet, rise up through legs, rise up through heart and chest, press palms, hands to heart center. Arms by your sides. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down. Fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Ground down through your legs. Reach all the way up. Find that big wingspan. Press palms. Bring hands to heart center. Release arms by your sides. Full breath in. Full breath out. Coming into lunge backs, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Lift your flat back, tap your shins. Step your right foot back. Pause for a moment in a runner's lunge. Find length through your spine. Then drop your back knee down. Lift your hands up, tap your left knee, grow nice and tall. Reach arms up towards the ceiling. Cactus your arms, elbows in towards your waist, open your heart and chest. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release hands down. Tuck your back toes. Step back, down dog. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Taking a modified vinyasa, come forward to your high plank. Drop your knees if you'd like as you lower all the way down to the mat. Now come into a low cobra. Slide your hands back slightly, elbows up towards the ceiling, press into your feet, lift your heart and chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Tuck toes. You can come through the tabletop or right up to your down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg hip height. Exhale, place it through to your lunge. Find that length through your spine. Pause in the runner's lunge. Roll your shoulders back. Release your back knee down. Lift hands up. Tap your front knee. Grow tall. Send your left hip slightly forward. Then reach up. Bring elbows in towards your waist. Cactus your arms. Lift your heart and chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release hands to the mat. Tuck your toes. Lift your knee, step back, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Modified vinyasa, come forward to your high plank. Drop your knees or lower yourself all the way down. Let's take a locust pose. Arms by your sides. Ground down through your hips. Use your core. Lift your heart and chest. Lift your legs. Squeeze your glutes as you lift up. Release hands under shoulders, tuck toes. Again, you can come through tabletop or right up to your down dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Lift your left leg hip height. Please hit through to the lunge. Gaze at the front of your mat. Step forward and fold. Rise to your flat back. Fold forward, gentle bend in your knees. Reach out, reach up, press palms. Bring hands to heart center, arms by your sides. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Rise to your flat back. Step your right foot back. This time lift straight up to your high crescent lunge and pause. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Add a twist. Take your right arm forward, left arm back. Reach back through your left fingertips. Try to stack shoulders over hips and bend into your front knee. Come back to your high crescent lunge. Plant your back foot, find a warrior two. Pause. Cartwheel down to a twisted lunge, right hand planted. Left hand taps your knee, your hip, or reaches high. Peek up at the ceiling, twist from your core. Release your left hand down, step back, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Modified vinyasa, come forward to your high plank. Drop your knees, lower down to your low push-up. Arms come forward for a Sphinx pose. So ground down through your forearms, ground down through your feet, lift your knees, then send your heart and chest forward. Try to pull your shoulders back, peek up. Release all the way down, hands under shoulders, tabletop or right to your dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, place it through. Reach arms straight up to your high crescent lunge. Settle into your legs. Add the twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. You lose your footing, it's okay. Pull your right fingertips back. Come back to your high crescent lunge. Plant your back foot, find your warrior two, and pause. Lift from right underneath your ribs. Lift your heart and chest. Settle. Cartwheel down to that twisted lunge, left hand planted, right hand to your knee, your hip, or reaching high. Still finding the length through your spine, peek up. Release your right hand down, step back, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Your choice this time. You can come through a chaturanga, flipping onto toes, lowering down. You can take another locust, a cobra, whatever serves you. Meeting in our dog, lift your left leg high. Place it through. Gaze at the front of your mat. Step forward and fold. Rise to your flat back. Fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. And sweep arms forward and up. First, fierce or chair pose. Pull your core in. Settle through your hips. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Rise to your flat back. Your choice, you can step, walk, or jump yourself back. Once you're in your high plank, you can move through the chaturanga. You can come from a high plank to a down dog. You can take any variation in between. Let's take 3 deep breaths in our dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, send your heels to the mat. Exhale, create space between your shoulder blades. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold forward. Find your flat back. Fold forward, bend knees, reach straight up to your fierce or chair. Settle into hips. Settle into legs. Inhale, straighten, reach. Exhale all the way down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, your choice. Step, walk, or jump yourself back. Flow through a chaturanga. Take a vinyasa. Take any variation in between. Meeting in our strong down dog, press your heels towards your mat. Now press the outsides of your feet down. So your pinky toe, your right big toe, and press out. Like you're trying to pull your mat apart right in between your feet. Full breath in, full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Find your flat back, tap shins. Fold forward, bend your knees, come right to that fierce warrior chair. Inhale, exhale. One more, jump back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Find your flat back. Your choice, step, walk, or jump back. Take the chaturanga. Maybe you just hang out in high plank, shift forward and back, and then lift your dog. There's so many variations of your vinyasa, so just take whatever serves you. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Pull your belly up. Lift your hips. Full breath out. Take one more full rounded breath. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and find a forward fold. Rise to your flat back. Fold forward, bend knees, reach straight up to your fierce or chair. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, send your right foot back. Coming into our step backs or warrior passes, inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, forward and up, back to your high crescent lunge. Take a breath to settle. Plant your back foot, warrior two, pause. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, reaching up and back. Keeping a nice bend in your front knee and finding that side body stretch. Reach back a little deeper. Cartwheel down to the twisted lunge. Right hand planted, left hand to your knee, your hip, or reaching high. Twist from your core, twist from your mid-spine. Release your left hand down. Step out, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Your choice, vinyasa flow. You can take a locust, a cobra, a sphinx. You can come from the high plank to the down dog. From your dog, lift your right leg high. Curl your knee to your nose, round your spine. Send your right leg up. Then place your right foot through and plant your back foot down. Now lift your arms up. We're in a warrior one. Settle through hips. Just gently square your hips towards the left corner of your mat. I don't want anyone to force them forward. Now bring hands to heart center. Shift weight into your right leg. Bring your left leg up and over. Come into an eagle pose. Take your right arm under your left. Sink into your standing leg. You can wrap your foot behind your leg. Keep your core engaged as you settle your hips down. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, unravel, spring out, reach up, optional back. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, send your left foot back. Arms reach back to airplane. Sweep forward and up, high crescent lunge. Find some settling in your legs, settling in your hips. Plant your back foot, open to your warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Reach up and back and settle. Find that side body stretch. Then cartwheel down, twisted lunge, left hand planted. Right hand taps your knee, your hip, or reaches high. Release your left hand down, step back, down dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Your choice, vinyasa flow. You can take a cobra, a sphinx, a locust pose, any variation that serves you. Lift your left leg high. Curl your knee to your nose, round. Send your left leg up. Hover your left knee into your chest and step it through. Plant your right foot down, lift straight up. You're in your warrior one. Bring hands to heart center. Shift weight into your left foot, bring your right leg up and over. Wrap into your eagle pose. Take your left arm under your right. Snake into your standing leg. Let your body settle. Feel your breath. Sink in a little deeper. Inhale, unravel, spring out, reach up. Exhale all the way down, fold. Find your flat back. Send your right foot back. This time, reach arms straight up, high crescent lunge. We're on the ball of our back foot. Plant your back foot, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse. Straighten your front leg, release your hip, and reach back. Now reach for your left wrist with your right thumb and index finger, or just your full right hand. Give yourself a little tug up and back. Let's add some dynamic movement here. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Come to center. Inhale, straighten, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, reach back. Exhale, bend. Take one more. Straighten, reach back. Bend into your front knee. Find a little pause. Now reach back even deeper and hold. Grab your wrist, find length. Bring your arms to a T, upper body to center. Turn your left toes in for our wide-legged forward fold. Flip your palms, lift your heart and chest. Flip palms down, pull belly into spine. So you have that long, strong spine again. Arms are to a T. Hover over your mat, then release your hands. You can reach out for calves or ankles, but I want you to keep that nice long spine. If you do have a block, you can always release hands to a block. Hip weight forward, and lift your hips up. Take one more full round of breath. Bring your hands back to center. Lift your hands up to your hips, find that long spine again as you're parallel to the floor. Then press into your hips, lift straight up. Walk your feet into about a 2 or 3 foot base and pivot on your heels. Let's find a warrior three. Reach arms up, interlace fingers, pointers extend. As you shift weight into your left foot, come onto the ball of your right foot and then hinge into your warrior three. It's just a hip hinge, bringing your upper body forward as your right leg lifts. Slide hands to heart center and let your shoulders roll back. Now reach arms back to airplane. Find a little lift in your heart and chest as you reach back through fingers. Press back through your back heel. Take a light bend in your left knee and step your right foot back. Release your hands down to the mat, step back. You're in a high plank. We're coming right to a side plank, so take your left hand to center. You want your wrist right under your shoulder, so scooch it if you need to, and roll onto the edges of your feet. Lift your right arm up. Now lift your right leg up, just float it for a moment. Pull your right knee in to your chest. Then grab your right big toe. Try to take it forward into your lunge. If you don't quite make it, that's okay. Just scooch it forward. Gaze at the front of your mat. Step forward and fold. Lift your flat back. Fold forward. Just a gentle bend in your knees this time. Reach out, reach up, press palms. Bring hands to heart center and arms by your sides. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, send your left foot back. Reach arms straight up. You're on the ball of your back foot. So it's a high crescent lunge, not a warrior one. Plant your back foot. Find your warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Catch your wrist. Straighten your front leg, reach back even deeper, finding that side body stretch. Let's add that dynamic movement. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, reach. Exhale, bend. Just moving on your own breath. You don't have to be with me. Let's take one more dynamic movement. Reach back. Bend into your front knee. Find a little pause. Now straighten your front leg. Reach back even deeper. Pull back. Come back to standing. Arms to a T. Turn your right toes in. Finding our wide-legged forward fold. Flip palms. Lift heart and chest. As you flip palms down, pull your belly into your spine and hinge forward. Release your hands under your shoulders. Tip weight into the balls of your feet. Now round your spine, walk your hands under your body. Still sending weight forward and lifting hips high. Release your neck. You can roll out your neck, maybe shake your head yes, shake your head no, or make little circles. Not holding any tension there. Tip a little more weight forward. Walk your hands back to center, right under your shoulders. Lift hands to hips, stay parallel with the floor for a moment. Find your long spine. Press into hips, lift yourself up. Walk your feet into that 2 or 3 foot base and pivot on your heels to face forward. Coming into our warrior 3, reach arms up, press palms. Tip weight into your right foot as you come onto the ball of your left. Then hand from your hips to bring your torso forward. Lift your left leg up. Place hands at heart center. Roll shoulders back and ground down through your right foot. Reach arms back to airplane. As you reach back, find a little lift in your heart and chest. Flex your foot, toes towards the floor. Now find a gentle bend in your right knee. Place your hands on your thigh, step back. Release your hands to the high plank, to the lunge, and then step back to your high plank. Bring your right hand to center, roll onto the edges of your feet, lift your left arm up, side plank. Lift your hips. Really ground down through your right foot as you lift your left leg up. Pull your left knee into your chest. See if you can reach your left big toe. Then roll onto the ball of your right foot as you take your left foot forward. Find the lunge. Again, if you didn't quite make it, scoot your foot forward, gaze at the front of your mat. Step forward and fold. Rise to a flat back. Fold forward. Just a gentle bend as you reach out, reach up, press palms. Bring hands to heart center. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Walk your feet out the width of your mat, toes out. Coming into our yogi squat. Sink hips down. Catch your elbows inside your knees. Find that long spine again. Looking for length. Press palms. From here, you have a few options. You can come into an arm balance, a crow or a crane. You can take an inversion, a headstand or a handstand. You can always stay in the yogi squat. If you're afraid of falling on your face in an arm balance in your crow, you can use a block if you have one and take your forehead onto a block. You can also take your block under your feet if you need the height, if you have shorter legs, to get onto your elbows and then tip weight forward from there. If you have 2 blocks, you can use them in both spots. You can always come to the down dog. We'll take 2 more breaths where we are. Step, walk, or jump yourself back to your dog. If you feel like you need a vinyasa to smooth things out, feel free to take one here. If not, you can pedal at your knees, pedal at your heels. From your dog, lift your right leg high. Bend your knees, fan open your hip, toes over to the left. Bring your right leg back to center, reach up, Come onto the ball of your left foot, reach high. Now take your right knee into your chest and place it through. Release your left knee down. Walk your right foot across your body, finding your pigeon pose. Release down. Walk your left foot back. You can come onto forearms. You can come onto a block. Take a few breaths in our pigeon. So just relax here. Take one more nice round of breath. Let something go. Lift yourself back up into your hands. Find lift in your heart and chest. Roll onto your right glute. Swing your left leg forward. Come into a seated head to knee. So right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Reach arms up. Turn towards your right foot. Come all the way down for seated head to knee. If you can't quite tap your forehead to your knee, go ahead and bend your knee as much as you need to make that forehead to knee connection. So we're all built a little differently anatomically. Some of us will never be able to fold forward with a straight leg, and that's okay. Some of us have longer femurs than our neighbors, longer legs. Take what you need. Melt towards your left leg. Reach past your left toes. Reach up, grow nice and tall. Release your hands down. Bring the soles of your feet together for a butterfly pose. Interlace hands around your feet and sit up tall. Now hinge forward with a long spine. When you can't keep that long spine anymore, go ahead and round your spine, looking at your belly button. Now, sometimes in this pose, people will say, or teachers will say, to take your elbows and press your knees down. You're not really building muscle strength when you do that, because as soon as you release, your knees pop right up. So instead of doing that, I want you to use your inner thighs to press your knees down. So really engage and send your knees down towards the floor. No elbows needed. It allows you to build some muscle strength. Your muscles are doing the work, not your limbs. Go ahead and release those inner thighs. Roll yourself back up to seated. When you're nice and tall, send your right leg to the right corner of your mat. Bring your left foot to your right thigh. Reach up. Turn towards your right foot, seated, head to knee. Again, bending your knee as much as you need to make that forehead to knee connection. Take one more breath to sink towards your right leg. Reach past your right toes. Use arms, use core to lift up. Release arms down. Swing your right leg behind you. We're coming back to our pigeon. You may have to scoot your hips a little bit to get them squared and level, and then walk your right foot back. If this doesn't work for you, you can always come back to the down dog and then step your left leg through. You can also come to a 90-90 sit. I should have said this on the other side too. So if pigeon doesn't work for you, or you can roll onto your back for a figure four. Wherever you are, settle in. Try to let go of any thoughts in your mind. And let your only focus be your breath. Moving in through your body on the inhale. Releasing from your body on the exhale. One more nice full round of breath. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Lift your heart and chest like you're in an up dog. Then walk your right toes in slightly and tuck your toes. Send your left leg high. Bend your knee, fan open your hip. Left toes over to the right. You can roll out your ankle, flex your foot. Bring your left leg back to center. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Lift up. Release down. Take your left heel towards the mat, bend your right knee up. Then switch that out, right heel down, bend your left knee up. Come back to center. Shift forward to your high plank. Drop your knees and lower all the way down for our prone back bends. Slide your hands to about mid-rib, coming right into a cobra pose. Press into hands, press into the tops of your feet and lift up. Send your elbows up, send your shoulder blades down. Lift into your cobra, full breath in, full breath out. Release everything down. Gaze to the right, bring your arms by your sides. Let your heels fall out, so just truly relaxing here and taking a few breaths. Bring your forehead back to center. Let's find our full locust. Arms by your sides. Really engage through your fingertips. Press your fingertips down as you pull your shoulders back and lift your heart and chest slightly. Now lift from both ends. Lift arms, lift legs, ground out through your hips. Keep lifting from your heart and chest. Don't strain your neck, just gaze right here at the front of your mat. No need to gaze forward. Engage your glutes, lift up, release everything down, gaze to the left. Take a breath or two. Bring your forehead back to center. Lift your feet. You can take another full locust if you'd like. If you want to take a bow pose, you can lift your feet, bend your knees, reach back for the tops of your feet. Make sure your knees are about hip distance apart. And then when you're ready, kick back to lift up. Again, hips are grounding us down. Gaze is at the front of your mat. You're pressing into your feet to lift yourself back. Try to lift your thighs just slightly up off the mat, just a little bit more. Reach up. Release everything down. Gaze to the right. Keep your knees bent and find a nice windshield wiper of your legs. You can even cross your legs side to side if that feels good. Take them out to the sides. Release legs down. Bring your forehead back to center. Slide your hands under your shoulders and press yourself up into a tabletop. So walk your knees in under your hips. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders. Let's take 3 cat-cows. Inhale, belly drops, peek up, option to curl your toes. Exhale, dome and round your spine. Inhale, belly drops, peek up, heart and chest forward. Exhale, dome and round. Take one more, drop your belly, peek up, dome and round your spine. Come back to center in your tabletop. Bring your knees together and sit back on your heels, coming into hero's pose. Take a quick little meditative pose. So release your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes or just glance down at your mat right in between your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Again, just feeling your breath moving through you. On your next breath, I want you to just take this moment to thank your body, thank your breaths for keeping you alive and well each day. Our bodies are such well-engineered machines that we breathe without even realizing it sometimes. Our heart beats without us realizing it. We're going through our day without even realizing these things are happening. And the wheel just keeps turning. Our body keeps it all going. What a beautiful gift. Thank yourself right here. Thank your body. Thank your mind. Thank your heart. Thank your spirit for this gift. Start to blink your eyes open. Gaze forward. Release your hands by your sides. Just slide your heels to either side and come onto your glutes. Walk your feet forward. Lay back on your mat. Bring your knees into your chest for a double kneaded chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Catch your right knee and send your left leg long. You can hover your left heel or find a length through your left leg and release it to the mat. Give your right knee a squeeze, lengthen. If your left heel is up, release it to the mat and take your right knee to 90. Then take it across your body for a nice twist. You can scoot your hips if you need to get them in a straight line. Take your right arm out, gaze past your right fingertips. Take one more full round of breath. Release your right knee back to 90. Send it high towards the ceiling and then slowly lower it all the way down to your mat. When your right leg hits, send your left leg in, single knee to chest. You can hover your right heel. Make sure both feet are flexed to protect your knees. Give your left knee a squeeze. Release your right heel if it was hovered. Take your left knee to 90 and take it across your body to the right. Left arm out, gaze to the left. I love ending with twists, ending our practice with twists, because they're so good for your body. They help to relieve stress, relieve anxiety. They're said to kind of detoxify the body by bringing out. Take one more breath. Bring your left knee to 90, gaze back to center. Take your left leg high, slowly lower your heel all the way down to your mat. You can hug your knees back into your chest if you'd like for a double kneaded chest. If there's any other pose you need before your Shavasana, take it here. If you're ready for your final resting pose, let your feet fall out and palms face down. Lift your shoulder blades up, just pull them down away from your ears, not holding tension in your face, neck, or shoulders. Like there's a weighted blanket over you. Just let your full body weight melt down. And I mute myself so you don't get my background noise. I'll bring you out with 3 rings of the bell. Enjoy. Little fingers, little toes, bringing awareness back in. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest. Show yourself some gratitude. Thank yourself for making it to your mat this afternoon, or whenever you may be watching. Reach your right arm back. Roll onto your right side, using your arm for support, dropping your knees to the right, coming into our position of rebirth. Recall the intention, purpose, or dedication you set in the beginning of your practice. You have the option to set a new one right here to take you through your Thursday, maybe through your Friday or weekend. Start to press yourself up to seated, facing forward. Bring hands to heart center. Tuck your chin. You can glance down at your fingertips or keep your eyes closed. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, let the breath go. Let's recognize the peace and light within each and every one of us by bowing forward together. Thank you, everybody. Beautiful practice. Good to see you.